All right, welcome back, fellow speculators, to the Speculator's Edge, where super performance begins and opportunities await. I'm your host, Lewis Berg. So today we're going to go over. I'm going to give you a market update. We're going to go over the Dow Jones Industrial Average, S&P 500, Nasdaq, and the small caps. The volatility index. Just go over, as to what's going on with the chart here. Today was a serious day. Was not good on all fronts. Other than that, I'm going to let you know exactly what's going on with my ratios as well. Plus, I'm going to go over the sector rotation and industry rotation, so more where money is pouring into or is actually rotating, institutions are rotating their money into right now. So what's the strongest sectors, what's the strongest industries, okay? But other than that, also we're going to go over a couple of charts as well, the charts that I brought up today on my first video. So I'm going to go back over those real quick, let you know what's going on with that, and maybe a few more charts, don't know. But other than that, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. You can click on the TSE logo in the bottom right hand corner of this video. Like the video, comment, leave a comment. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help you with that. So other than that, thank you for your support, and let's go ahead and get a move on with this. So we're going to start off with the Dow Jones Industrial Average. As you can see, we still are in this major trend, but of course we did break down yesterday and today even harder. Okay, we did surpass that 33,500 level. That's not good to see. Could possibly get down to around 32,100, maybe down to this 150-day moving average, which is around 32,000. Don't know that, but it could possibly, get down to that. So we'll see what happens going into next week. Also, let's go with the S&P 500 real quick. The S&P 500 also had a breakdown as well right here. So if it closes or surpasses that 50-day moving average and closes below that, expect it to get down here at around the 4,060 level right there. We'll see, like I said, we'll see what happens next week, okay? So let's go look at the Nasdaq as well. Let's see here. So Nasdaq, not too bad. I think this one is actually the strongest indice. But other than that, I mean, it's just the markets overall do not look great. Yeah, it looks rough, but we still are in a major uptrend. Short-term wise, we still got a lot of volatility coming into this market, okay? So not good to see. Other than that, I mean, if we do close below that 10-day moving average, get ready to go down to the 20-day moving average, which is around 13,859, okay? We'll see what happens next week on that one as well. So the small caps, worst performers, got beat belligerently here. Cracked the 50-day moving average and closed below the 50-day moving average. Expected to get down here at around this support, around 1,290, okay? Other than that, let's go look at the volatility index. Had a huge day. I have been calling for this for this week, since the beginning of this week. I knew things weren't great. The reason being was my uptrend pressure ratio from last week did increase, and it increased a little bit. So that told me that there was pressure on the uptrend going into this week, okay? So other than that, that's not great news. And of course, the markets are volatile, so volatility index, the fear gauge, is picking up. And we did end the day in 16.62%, okay? So, but to give you a heads up as to what's really going on here, we did have huge volume, some of the highest volume I've seen in a long time. So not really good. That's telling us, there's a lot of volatility coming in. Also, the accumulation distribution, my accumulation distribution, there was about 6 times the distribution as to what there was accumulation today. So meaning there was more, 6 times more selling than what there was buying, okay? Not good to see with this market as the way it is right now. Also, the uptrend pressure has increased 2 times as well from yesterday, so that's not good to see as well. The all-time highs list did dry up significantly as well. So none of these, all these these indications aren't good, okay? These are not good. It's not good to see, especially with this market right now. So when you're trading this market, be cautious, be selective, and don't be going all in. Don't be getting aggressive here. Play your cards right, and you'll be just fine. So just manage your risk appropriately and accordingly, okay? And position size to that as well. Okay, so let's go see where the strongest sectors and the industries are right now. The strongest sectors that we have are technology still, which is good to see, of course. The NASDAQ still holding up pretty well. Industrials having a pretty good day as well. Healthcare, let's see here. Healthcare having probably the greatest. Financials having a great day as well. And some discretionary having good, doing well as from here too. So I expect those to be decent going into next week, okay? So let's go see what industries we have here. Of course, software is still great. I've been pounding on the table since last week with this here. We still have a lot of rotation into that, and pharmaceuticals as well. Let's see here. Biotech still doing great. Banks still doing good as well. So those are the industries you want to be swimming in. So more, software, pharmaceuticals, biotech, and banks. Okay, but just like I said, manage your risk appropriately and just be safe. Don't be aggressive here. Just take it day by day. Just trade. Okay, just trade today, and that's all you got to do. So trade in the next week. Just manage your risk. You'll be okay. So to go over a couple of the charts that I talked about earlier in my earlier video. Let's see here, Billy, I actually bought this one here at around 118. It did in the day in a positive note, 3.49%, but I'm still I'm anticipating for this one to crack that $120 super pivot. But I still bought a little early just because of this little cup with handle, intraday cup with handle, or small daily cup with handle pattern right here. It's nice tight price action, plus we have high volume, high demand in this today. Okay, so this is great to see. Demand did come in, so I'm glad to see it. It is also a high alpha name. Performance line is good, so it's better than the majority of stocks within its universe. Okay, so other than that, maybe we'll get up to that 120, crack it, and maybe we can just fly past that 122 and start the week off right next week. Also, let's go look at Bill as well, BILL. Bill had a good day, ended strong, 3.3%. Also, nice volume coming in as well on this stock. So, like I said, if you watch my video before, you'll see, how to trade these stocks. But other than that, doing pretty well here. Let's see here, and LSPD. My favorite really out of this bunch, and I didn't trade it, which I should have traded it, and I was going to trade it this morning, ended in the positive note at 3.16%. That's good to see. Like I said, we have this nice cup with handle right here, and really yesterday was the point as to where you would have wanted to have bought this stock, because this is breaking out of this handle right here, and we did have some decent volume follow through. And not only that, we had a good day today. It followed through even more with volume. So other than that, looks really good right here, especially in a weak market. These stocks are really strong in a weak market. That's what you want to see. Okay, that's what you want to buy into. So this stock I bought, POWW, which is POW. Looks really good right here. Of course, we had, I had Stern and Ruger pop up on my scan. I also had Smith & Wesson, which had a huge day today. And I've traded that stock before and did really well with that stock. But, there's a lot of things going on in this, in the world. And, gun sales have been pretty crazy here lately. So, trust me, we know that because we went to the pawn shop, and yeah, we talked to them, and they said they've been extremely busy. You can't even find ammo on the shelf. I mean, come on now, that's how much people are eating eating the guns up right now, and ammo itself. So other than that, this one did end really nice. Matter of fact, over the super pivots here at around $7.90, and actually the super pivot would have came in more like around 770, but it did hold this right here at 788 and 790 and ended the day at $7.92. So we'll see what happens here. This is a nice, double bottom with a handle, as you can see, double bottom handle right here, or you can just say, a rounding bottom or a double bottom right here. Okay, but hopefully this one we're going to move on next week. We'll see what happens. Earnings is coming up within about 10 days, so if you do buy into the stock, just be careful, because that 10-day mark is coming for earnings, and that is a volatile point. Okay, it can be extremely volatile. But other than that, just play your cards right, manage your risk, and just trade. So that's what it's all about. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and leave off today with that. I want to thank you for watching and supporting the Speculator's Edge. I hope you found the material enjoyable and educational as well. So other than that, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. So thank you again for your support and for watching. Here at TSC, we trade in the present, study the past for knowledge, and follow the process of trading to build our future. So thank you again. Opportunities awaits, my friends.